Hi, all of you guys know me. I'm Kim, but you don't know. I am in the process of putting together a Facebook community group, empowerment, self-love type of a business, and I'm calling it the Anchored Heart. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to come to you through Facebook soon enough, but I'm not technologically inclined, so I'm getting some help doing that. So I thought, in honor of the new moon that we're about to go into, I would pop on YouTube. And why not utilize my YouTube for the Anchored Heart? I'm really excited about it. Self-love is, in my opinion, the best thing we can possibly do for ourselves. And I've always said this, you can't love anybody else until you love yourself. It is really important. It took me, I'm not an expert by any means in self-love. It's an ever-going process. But it took me a long time to get to the point that I'm at, and I really am proud of myself, and I like myself. So I just want to share what I've learned through choosing maybe not the easiest path for myself, through astrology and human design in my own charts. I chose this path for myself, so that because it's like everything's like a mirror, right? Duality. And the more you are sad, you also know the happiness on the other extreme. So the harder some things were for me, I am able to learn these lessons and experience these emotions that I otherwise wouldn't know. So I'm really big on embracing our humanity, and acknowledging that our mistakes are part of our humanity, and they are some of the most beautiful attributes that we have within us, because our mistakes are what helps us to grow and how we learn. So I want to celebrate anybody who wants to come on and be in the Anchored Heart community. I will definitely be sharing all of that information as soon as I know it. So for now, I want to say a happy new moon. That mathematically I am not the best, but in Pacific time, this new moon is starting at 2:59. So I'm Eastern Standard Time, I'm thinking is like 5:59. I kind of like brain fucked myself before, and I was like, no, it's 12:59. So I don't know. It's happening very soon. And it's also going to be a super moon because of the closeness to the Earth's orbit that this moon cycle is on. So really powerful stuff. And as you maybe know, we just had Pluto, which has been in the sign of Capricorn for the last 16 years, since 2008. Pluto just transited into the sign of Aquarius and will be there for the next 20 years. Yeah, big time. We have like a retrograde happening, I think, in a few months, and so he'll go back to Capricorn until the beginning of 2025. Nevertheless, we are in this energy, and Pluto is a very transformative planet, exoplanet, I don't know. It's a very transformative death and rebirth type of energy. suffice to say. As well as we are also now in the age of Aquarius, and we will be there for the next 2,160 years, something wild like that. So Aquarian energy is something you better just like get really used to being in, because it ain't going anywhere for your lifetime, at least, in some shape or form. So we're in like an Aquarian stellium at the moment, because we have Pluto there. Mercury is in there until, I wrote it down, I think Mercury's in there until like the 24th, maybe. So yeah, and Mercury is all our communication, how we communicate, and Aquarius is an air sign. Air signs are very like thinking signs. You think of air, it's quick, very quick, like thought. And Aquarius would be like technologically driven, very forward thinking, very much individuals, you know, they're very want to strive for that like individualistic, like this is me, and I don't want to be a part of the crowd, I want to be my own me, that kind of energy. It can also be a little bit what's the word, like non-emotional, like a little bit withdrawn emotionally. And if you think about like the internet, fun fact, the internet was actually first discovered in, I think Uranus was in Aquarius. There's some big energy in Aquarius. So if you think about the internet's effect on humanity, it has really withdrawn people from one another, you know, it's like taking that FaceTime away. So that can be a little bit of the shadowy aspect of Aquarius, but other than that, it's a great energy. The glyph for Aquarius, it's called the water bearer. So it's meant to be, it's an air sign, but it's a water bearer, and water is emotions. So it's that body, like the heart and the mind, you know, we want to exist in harmony with both. And so Aquarius can be a really beautiful energy if used to the highest for its lightest aspects. And its natural house in the astrology wheel is the 11th house, which is community. So as a collective, we are striving to get away from the divisiveness that we all see around us, right? So collectively, we want to come back to this idea of like a oneness. And so we're experiencing this, we have the potential to experience this really transformative, beautiful, loving, all-encompassing, forward-thinking energy for the next 20 years. And right now, we have a new moon going into that energy. And new moons are all about new beginnings. So you really want to think of what you intend for yourself for the next moon cycle. And that goes roughly till when we have our full moon, I did write that down. Oh, that's the 24th. So February 24th, we're going to have our full moon in Virgo. And that will be when we manifest. So right now we're starting that intention. We're putting it out there, and it's going to build and build as the moon waxes full. And then we're at the height of it, right? Manifest. And then we go to reflect till the next new moon, and we start over again. So, oh, actually, no. The full moon is the 24th, but that's not when the supermoon cycle ends. The supermoon cycle would end 2 weeks after the 24th. if I'm correct. I wasn't planning to say that, so I didn't fact check. So, but yeah, so that would be after the full moon when we manifest in Virgo. Then we would start to reflect and see what we can do differently. And then on the next new moon, which will be in Pisces, we take that energy and we make a new intention, and the cycle starts all over again. Moon is a very reflecting energy. It's also our shadows and our deepest held like selves. Another thing that Pluto in Aquarius is going to kind of break down so that we can rebuild and be phoenixes rising is the ideal that you know, all these like old standards, societal expectations, and so a lot of that is breaking down, and a lot of masks are coming off. If any of you have noticed any kind of chaos within, or like you feel like you're kind of jumping out of your skin, there is a reason for that. And we're being asked to really come to our heart, to open our hearts and to share like who we are, and to come into our divine feminine and divine masculine in all of our humanity. Like we are transforming into divine humans, humanly divine. So yeah, I'm really excited. But I want to make sure that we all can really experience this for the beautiful potential that it has for each and every one of us. So yeah, I'm a really big proponent for self-love. Yeah, we have some more energy that I'll bring up right now, but I will talk about it more. We're gearing up for Chiron and the North Node to meet up and become conjunct in the sign of Aries. Now, these are all the transiting planets. These have nothing to do with your personal planets. The only way these will affect you, because it's the universal energy, but they'll affect you in wherever, you know, Aquarius or air, wherever these signs happen to be in your personal chart. That is where this energy will most be affecting you. So like for your new moon intention, like for me, my Aquarius is in my 5th house. So my intention is going to be all about like, I am creative. I want to be creative. I want to embrace like play and fun and, you know, but also doing something, you know, that is aligning with where I'm at in my journey. And so I wrote down, I have vision, hope, and progress are going to be the themes for what we're going into. So I want to have fun, and I'm having fun and being creative with the vision that I have for the anchored heart. And I'm progressing in the anchored heart. And it's a lot of fun. So that would be like my intention. And I'd love to know what some of your intentions are going to be going into this energy. I don't know if you're aware, but the moon goes into something called void of course. And that's happening like right as the moon is going into the sign of Aquarius. No, it's happening right when the moon turns new in the sign of Aquarius. I think we might already be in the Aquarian energy. And when the moon is void of course, it is actually that. Nothing is happening. So anything you do step forward while it's void, like, isn't going to matter. So I would work on your intentions today and then really set them forth and put them out into the world tomorrow when it's back in the energy. It's really important. Like, make sure to do that. And I will get the exact time that we will be out of the void. I did write it down, but my ADHD might be showing a little bit because I had everything organized and then I'm like, ah. So, yeah, wait, where is my thing? So we're on the 10th. Yeah, it'll be in the morning sometime, like early morning tomorrow. I'll put it in when I put this video up. So, so you all can know. Yeah, so work on your intentions tonight. Think about what you are going to set forth for the rest of this cycle. And then put it into the world with maybe light some incense tomorrow for that air energy. Think of your intention, write it down. If you want, you can burn it and you can do that in tandem with the fiery energy of the wood dragon that we will be going into very shortly in the Lunar New Year, which I think that's coming up like now, maybe? It's coming up very soon. So, yeah, and you can like let it fly in the wind, in the air, or you can keep it with you and reflect on it as we go through the cycle of this supermoon. But make it count, because this is some pretty great energy to be working with right now. I will keep everybody posted on the Anchored Heart and what's going to be going on with it, what my offerings are going to be, the community, which I hope that I want so many people in there because I want to have like amazing conversations, and I want shares. And for me personally, it's hard to be seen, you know? It's very hard for me. So I want to be seen as much as I want everybody else to feel seen. It's really important that we all recognize our excellence. So there's going to be some fun things that we can all participate in together. A lot of astrological information, tarot card, posts where like there will be an energy every day. I do tarot, oracle, Lenormand, pendulum work. I'm working on my mediumship, intuitive capabilities, astrology, human design. So a little bit of everything. And then there are some like targeted things that I'm going to have as well, but just for the community purpose. I want to include everybody and share in the collective energy that we can all build upon together and make amazing things happen. So thank you everyone for watching this, and it's my first video, so I'm sorry if it's kind of all over the place. Yeah. Bye.